Hi, this is Axel, and we all know who I am. Okay, and we're going to do a quick gimp / IMVU tutorial on how to minimize, pardon me, how to clean up a picture to be used for whatever your purposes may be. Okay, so first off, I'm using the newest GIMP 286 or something like that. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to my wand, my fuzzy select, and I'm going to click it. Now with that, I'm going to hold down my shift key, and I'm going to click any places that I see that it didn't completely cover. There will be, I'm sure, some little places here and there that it does miss. But at this time, I'm not going to have to do it on this picture. But so I don't forget, I'm going to show you something. It's usually useful. Now, as you saw, I just went View and Zoom, and I just picked 400 because it looked good. I just want to make this picture a little bit larger so you can see what I'm doing. And if you can see the little ants around the avatars here, the pictures here, you can see what I'm going to be messing with here. So I'm going to go up here to Select, and I'm going to tell it to grow. And I'm going to tell it to grow by, let's say, 2. Okay? You see now that took it into a little bit further. 2 pixels further, I'd say. Whatever it is. So now I'm going to have to shrink it, so I'm going to have to pull it back out. And there you go. But with that done, you know, that'll allow me to do a lot more here when it comes time to do that. It's just a little trick I picked up a while back, and you know, everybody can use it, let's face it. Just to clean up your picture just a tiny bit. Now, as you notice, with me having the picture blown up a little, I can come through here, and I'm just coming through and just seeing if there's any places that aren't surrounded by ants, that I'm going to want to delete. No, I'm sure I'll miss some somewhere. So I'm going to go back to View, and I'm going to take it back down to the 100%. I'm going to click on my eraser tool there. Now, while we're in the tool options here, these tool options will affect everything. Well, you know, eraser, your paintbrush. But I'm going to click this, and you see I've got my sizes here, so I can make it as big as I want. I can change my brushes here. Sometimes they take a minute to come up. And I can even set the opacity of them. So, how much I want them to come out, I'll explain more of that later. But I can change from a rectangular to a circular or whatever I want. For this, it really doesn't matter, because all I'm doing is I'm just taking the background out. You see? Now that I've done that, I'm going to come up here to Select, and I'm going to hit None. And that's going to turn all the little ants off. No more ants. Sorry if I sound a little congested or whatever, because I am, so there. Now we're going to go View, Zoom. I'm just going to take it up to about 400%. Now, as I look, I see right here is a little bit of green in the hair that I want to get rid of. I'm going to zoom it up a little bit bigger just so I can. Oh, there's one in the ear too. So again, I'm going to hit my fuzzy select. I'm going to hold down Shift. And I'm going to click these little pixels, and they're gone. Go back to my erase tool, click on it, and they're gone. And I'm sure there's probably these all over the place I'll forget about. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this back down to a reasonable size, I guess. Yep, let me see. Again, my shift tool. It just really depends on how picky you want to be with it. Some people are not going to go pixel by pixel like this, and some people are probably going to find something I missed somewhere. So, Control Z. If you click anywhere you don't mean to, you can hit Control Z, which will shut it down. Of course, Control Y would have brought it back if I had decided I needed to do such. And again, pardon me for sniffling, but yeah, I'm sniffling. And we're going to do that. And again, we're going to click that. We're going to click that. Okay, now we're going to go back to View, and I'm going to go from 800% to 100%. Now, this can be used. You can make your banners with something like this, by the same trick. You can make your banners. You can work with all sorts of things. You can product pictures, stickers, which is what we're about to get into. Kind of a GIMP IMVU 101. Go from basic. So that's basically how we're going to edit out the background of a picture. Enjoy. Next step will be taking the same picture and turning it into a sticker and all the steps involved in that. Then we'll move on to making clothing. I'm not going to get real detailed into it, but I will show you some stuff. So enjoy. Good luck. Have a nice time.